Oh my goodness! I think we made it.
Yay.
It's good day, everybody. It's Santa with his helper Dale from Coin World UK, and this is History Through Canadian Numismatics. And I see James D is here. Hey, James, nice to see you. And let's add one more thing on here. Is that on there? Hold on. There we go. There we go. We got the other camera going.
Alrighty.
So, hope everybody is well today.
I'm doing well, thank you. I hope everyone's in the chat doing great. I'm just going to put a community post out for you, Santa. And there we go.
Wonderful. I actually put out my... You know what? I'm going to get rid of that camera. I think that's why we're having all the audio problems on this thing. Okay. Get over there. This is all going to be much better when I get my camera working. There we go. I'm not going to use that. I'm just going to use the two. So it's just the two of us here.
There is.
And the sound sounds good.
The sound is perfect. Marvin was here. I'll just put a community post out.
Tonight.
There we go.
I'm all good. I'm mugged up. I got my hot apple cider. Yeah, no milk tonight. It's cold out here today. Oh,
but it is.
It's a bitter one. It's sitting around minus 18 right now.
Oh,
which is really kind of balmy for the hardcore winter, but it's getting there. And I actually managed to get out a short video that I just put out before coming live here.
I'll have to watch that one. 2009.
Try to encourage folks to talk to their family member that's involved in collecting to find out what they need. And worst case scenario, I would highly recommend that a gift card or something so that they can get what they need, because you never know with a coin collector what coin is missing in their collection.
Exactly.
You know. Hi, Marty is nuts about digging, and K Titus. Ho ho ho! K Titus all the way. Does my ho 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 sound different in Japan?
8, 7.
Oh, God bless them. God bless them.
Did you say 2000 and
2005 to 2009?
I don't know why I got that one up then. That's 2003.
And find out what kind of history has gone on in those years. Of course, we'll take for those of you that haven't been before. Field Guy's here too.
Field Guy.
Now we're in trouble. But
because I'm getting my pound coins out, which is
wonderful.
Kind of rare, because we don't do these anymore. There is a set, but it goes back to 2003.
Because I'm getting my pound coins out.
Too good to be true. Okay, go ahead.
So when we start with the history and stuff, I will just show you. There's 4 coins that would need to be collected for the British coins, and they go back to 2003, and they end up at 2007. So, and there's 4 coins specifically. And obviously I didn't feature them last time, so and my book's broken. This book is so old now, it's got more sellotape in it than anything else.
Konnichiwa, Ohio.
Konnichiwa. Is that correct? Is that you say hello? Gilbert Roberts, James D, Field Guy, brother. K Titus from Japan. Martin's nuts about digging, another great guy. And of course,
Gilbert Rogers.
and you never guess what we had in the post this morning.
What did you have in the post this morning?
Something all the way from Canada.
No, it made it that quick.
Appreciate it so much, sir. Thank you so much. And I will be doing, if you don't mind, something that is really, really, really obviously it's inside. And so, yes, it's amazing. It really is. And very honoured.
Wonderful.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And don't worry, Santa, I haven't forgotten about you. So you and the Claus family. It's in the clause of the contract. So
it's in the clause of the contract. My goodness. So a reminder to everybody here, the top 3 who do provide information in the chat will receive a coin. And we stick to the year, so I'll let you know what years we're talking about, and it's your task to look up history involving in that year. We're going to go from 2005 to 2009. I think I'll even put that up there so that you know. There you go, 2005 to 2009. And Dale and I will be sharing various coins, myself from Canada, him from Europe, mostly from Great Britain. And we'll give you an idea. And I'll be using my Vista albums to cover the Canadian ones, because a lot of cases in Canada, they had ended up making quite a few commemoratives for each year. It wasn't a single, in my case, a quarter or a 25-cent piece. It was a 4 up to a dozen different styles. Some of them were quite elaborate. For instance, just to give you a quick overview here, and we'll make sure we got it here. Yeah, here we go. We got a 2005P, a 2005P for Alberta, a 2005P for Saskatchewan, a 2005P for Year of the Veteran. Oh. So we've got 4 different coins with same obverse with Queen Elizabeth, and the reverses. One has the caribou. The other one has the Alberta, which is the oil rig number 1 out of Leduc, Alberta's first oil rig that they put up. Saskatchewan has got their birds and the grain silos, and of course the Year of the Veteran has got the veterans in their berets and whatnot shown on there. So that's quite a wide range for the quarters.
And what's the P mean?
P were indicative of coins that were made for their tests to make sure that they changed the metal in them so that they be conducive to being used in vending machines.
Similar to what I will show later on when we go on, what we would use as a model coin.
Yeah. But those ones actually, they ended up in circulation, which is so if you can get them in pretty good shape, that's wonderful.
And I guess there's only because our mints only do 250,000. Tuffy coins. There he is. He knows what I'm talking about. They only do 250,000 of made for the child coins, and I believe it's 250,000 top of it. Lady Braven's in the house. Nicholas H. Tuffy coins.
Oh my goodness! It's so nice to see everybody.
Awesome.
Lady Braven's here,
and yeah, it's there we go. So is there like a limited mintage as you know about for each coin, or is it just?
Oh, that's a good question. See if they have them listed. A lot of the ones where they have multiples, they don't. No? Okay. The 2005P had a mintage of 206,000. So it had quite a few. The 2005 P Alberta was only 20,000. So now we're starting to lean towards being key.
Yeah.
The year of the veteran was 29,390. And Saskatchewan was 19,290. So again, those are a little harder to get a hold of, those ones. Sure. Yeah, 2005 was a bad year for Louisiana and for New Orleans, wasn't it? With the Katrina hitting.
Yeah, Katrina hit big time. It was terrible. I think Phil Guy would know that more than most. So obviously, I don't know because I know he lives down in Louisiana. So Sheena Smith's here. Nice to see Sheena. Of course. 29th of the 8th, 2005.
Canadian government increased its monetary contribution in the humanitarian response to the 2004 Indian Ocean earthquake and tsunami to $425 million. Whoa.
I'm just getting my mintages up for these coins. Figures, there we go. I haven't got my books out, so I got to do it the old way. Here we go.
The Anglican Church of Canada is asked to voluntarily withdraw for the first time being from the Anglican Consultative Council on account of the blessing of same-sex unions as at 6 parishes in the Anglican Diocese of New Westminster.
Wow.
So there's one church that was having issues.
Just go to just getting my mintage figures up and then going on to history. If I could do it one way, but it wouldn't let me go that way. There you go. There you go. That's that one.
I didn't even know there was a Disney theme park in China. I knew.
Yeah, it wasn't. Only lasted a few years, I think. Health and safety, as you can tell.
I guess they found it too goofy.
Oh well, Phil Guy burnt his arms 3 days there. Wow. History. 2000. Oh, how it does this? My phone's got a tendency of just 2005. Evil Arch Conservative. Sorry, Polar Bear here. It's late. Sending a message to K Titus about. Oh. Here's China. Alrighty. Events. Should I show you one of these coins? This is going back between. This is the first one of 4 that
You've got the screen.
Oh, thank you.
I can eat a cookie while I'm watching.
Okay, fair enough. Alrighty. All right, these coins are no longer in circulation, and some of them have been taken back to the banks to be melted down. They're still highly collectible, and this one here, this is one of 4. So this is the 4th bridge, and you'll find that up northeast Scotland, the River Forth, and it's one of the first iron bridges to be made.
Mm-hmm.
And there is now a new second Forth bridge, and it's a very, very beautiful coin. I mean, it doesn't do it justice on this camera here, which I'm using. But the details on it is fantastic. But I will be doing a video on these very, very soon. And the Minch's figures at the time of production, when the time of release for circulation coins, was 39,162,000. So consider most of them are now gone back into the banks to be melted down. And there's only so many you can collect. It's really difficult to tell how many are out there now. But they can be worth a pretty penny. So yeah, that's the 2003 coin, by the way. Sorry, 2004 coin. And the one we're on tonight, which is called the let's see, I just got which is one in Wales, which Taffy Coins would know about. Let me just get this back up. Right, this is now the year we're on, and this is, I'll just pick the wrong coin up. There we go. This is called the Amino Bridge.
That looks like the Brooklyn Bridge.
It does. It looks very, very like the Brooklyn Bridge, and it's a really cool bridge. I think I've been over it twice in my time, but yeah, it's a really, really cool bridge. And it was 99,429,500 coins that he's made. But again, a lot of these went back to the banks to be melted down. So what? I mean, these are well sought after. These coins. I'm not sure how much the 4 coins that worth. Let's just get a check on this minute.
YouTube was introduced in 2005.
Yeah. It most certainly was.
Unbelievable.
2004.
2005, the HMCS Fredericton was deployed in the Canadian Arctic to prohibit illegal fishing and to reassert sovereignty in the North. So you can well imagine that one little ship in one of the largest coastlines frozen in the North trying to protect our sovereignty. It's like dropping a pebble in the ocean.
Yeah, see, if you want to buy one of those, it's going to cost 2,000 quid. I'm just joking.
Nice.
No, not quite that much. Yeah, I'm glad I got these coins when I did. Some, depending on condition, can go from £1 to about £3 or £4, depending on the condition, of course. But again, depends on how many are in circulation, what condition there is. Let's just get an average.
Mm-hmm.
Six, 12. You can get probably the set for about 20 quid, more or less. Depend on much better quality. So yeah, that's them ones out the way. So that's it. That's me for that one. And go back to some British history, I guess. The new celebrations overall over the UK. Remember this fell silent for 2 minutes as respect for the people who died in the 2004 Indian tsunami. That's 2004. Am I reading 2004? That's because I was looking at something like no, it's 2005. Oh yes, it happened in 2004, didn't it? At the end.
Well.
Oh yeah, on the 8th of January 2005, Jerry Springer comes to town, doing his broadcast. You know.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he actually originally was born in Manchester.
I'll share a pretty one with you. There we go.
Oh, look at that! I love those polar bear
There's
ones.
your 2005 toonie.
I'm pretty sure Evil Arts Conservative will enjoy that one.
And yeah.
Oh, look at that! Wow, just after a golden jubilee as well. Not long after.
Those are nice coins. We got Governor General Adrienne Clarkson announced that she'll create a trophy for women's hockey in Canada. There's a first.
Silver tea.
I love the references to Harry Potter.
I honestly never. I've watched half of one, and that's about it. I've never watched them. I know there's a new one coming out in 2022. Patty Ferguson's in the house.
Jack of Hearts, Blood on the Tracks. There's an interesting one. Hello.
Jack of Hearts.
Commonwealth brother.
IBB Commonwealth Bros for life. Can you hear me okay, Santa?
Lachheim, Skol, Keepus, Ulligan Gulligan, Prost. Cheers.
I think he's put me back into the basement.
Are you in the basement? Aw.
There I am. There's not really much going on in 2000. It's just all.
Yeah, it's
just lots of political stuff. Oh, Liverpool win their 5th European Cup, defeating AC Milan on penalties, following a 3-3 draw after extra time in Istanbul. Victory over Noble, remarkable comeback. That was the best final ever. We were 3-0 down, and in the last 10 minutes, we come back and drew. And it was Steven Gerrard's goal. Absolutely fantastic. And then we went on penalties. Dudek saved a fantastic penalty for Liverpool.
Got some incredible info.
The IRA orders the end of its armed campaign and will focus on democratic politics.
Thank goodness.
Yep.
Yeah. George Bush started his second term. Wonderful. All right, let's move on to 2006.
I'm trying to find a Christmas one.
Oh, that would be not. Well, I saw one. We had one for the favorite music, Christmas music for that year.
Oh, Tony Blair makes a surprise visit to the British forces in Iraq. Funny that, isn't it? Oh, Lord.
Oh, you keep that up, and you're going to get your ho, ho, ho down pat.
The longest living domestic cat was named Kremp. Oh, Kremper. She lived from 30 years and 3 days. That's awesome.
Very interesting.
Yeah, George Bush begins his second term. Did they throw him out of a plane or a helicopter at one point? Or one of the...
I don't know. Did he bounce?
I think it's for his 83rd.
I never heard anything about that.
Because he was in the parachute corps, wasn't he, in World War II? Or was it his
George
dad?
Bush?
Was it his dad? And
I'd have to look up the history of George W. Bush again.
I think it was when his son got in. I'm pretty sure.
Well, looking at our wonderful Canadian toonies again, as you can see, we got 4 for 2006. Again, the regular 2006, one for the 10th anniversary of having a toonie. 2006 logo is called the Churchill Reverse. And the Churchill Reverse, you have to look at it very closely, but there's a change in the polar bear. And you can, if you look really closely, the Aurora Borealis looks fantastic on that one. May take that out just to show you. And then you have the standard 2006 logo. So I'll take that one out so I can see if I can show you that. It's not like the colorized one, but it certainly is a pretty one that they did for the Churchill.
I'll tell you what, this is a hard draw tonight. There's some great information coming through. I remember when YouTube was bought out by Google in 2006.
You can see that.
Ooh.
You see the Aurora Borealis behind the bear?
Just about.
Yeah.
Camera doesn't give the justice, does it, really, to these
No,
coins?
it doesn't. So that's a pretty one. And the mintage on those ones will vary as well, because we have some that are in circulation and some not. And what they did is they combined the total mintage. I love it when they do that. So 4 different toonies, but the combined mintage for 2006 is 35,319,000. But we'll never know how much of each one. So I guess you divide it by 4. I don't know.
Probably. That's probably what they do, depending.
What they do?
What they do. It's Wiltshire for you. Everybody picks me up on that. That's what they do. Oh, man. Popular toys and Super was Nintendo. Why? My Funeral Friends. What? Pony. Tickle My Elmo. Flywheels, XPX, and Wii Sports. Russia cut shipment of natural gas to Ukraine over the... Well, that's happening again, isn't it? Let's repeat. Steve Owen colonized September 4th, age 44. Canada named its coins after Looney Tunes.
Good grief. When 2006, when they reclassified Pluto as a dwarf planet, there was such an uproar.
Yeah.
Especially from Disneyland. Yeah, that was a sad time too, EAC, when Steve Irwin died. Can't believe it's that long ago now.
Okay, so quick.
And his son is a spitting image of him, and he's doing the same thing. We know that's misinformation, field guy. Ha, ha, ha.
Great way to...
I still have my Wii. I turn it on, I go, Wii!
Did you know on the... obviously, I used to be a gamer. And if you ever play Skittles, the major big Skittles, I think it's got 150 Skittles in it on the Wii.
Yeah.
If you push the controller all the way as far as you can and bowl the ball, right, it will literally go up onto the rail, go all the way down and give you an automatic strike. There you go. So if you want to get a perfect...
Oh, I wish I would have known that ages ago. I lost on bowling so many times on that thing.
Just go to the left as far as you can and just get get it right back and just flick it, and it should go up on top of the rail, go all the way down, and then give you an automatic strike. Actually, I was going to show you my third coin in the series.
Let's see it.
There we go. It's called the Egyptian Bridge. It's up in Scotland. And it's up in Dundalk, Scotland. And the vintage figures on this one. Let's go back to the vintage figures. It's got because I haven't got my other phone. And this is 38,938,000 were produced at the time. Remember, that does not reflect the true quantity to these anymore because these are no longer in circulation.
Mm-hmm.
And the fingers of these coins, they were so soft metal, like brass. They would dent really easily. So getting a really good condition coin is very, very hard. But yeah, it's a beautiful coin though. That's third of the fourth coins.
Good grief, Silver Tanua.
What does he say this time? In 2000 in New Zealand, I was running late for work, and as a result, I was unable to go to the loo before. Oh man, it sounds like Tanya all over that. Alan W, how's it going?
My grandmother was a Zealand.
She was?
But she wasn't new.
New Zealand. Do you know what I love when I was a kid? And this is true. We used to get New Zealand bacon, right? And I'll tell you what, it was thick. Oh, New Zealand lamb. And it was almost it was like a treat. Was New Zealand lamb on a Sunday, and it was like once a month. And the bacon, or it was Danish bacon, and it was so thick. It was so good. Oh man,
certainly a far cry from that old streaky bacon.
love.
I like pea meal bacon myself. It's
Not...
basically back bacon with an edge of either pea meal or cornmeal.
Oh, okay.
It is so delicious.
That sounds actually quite nice.
It is. Oh, with eggs and hash browns and beans and a nice biscuit and.
That sounds so good. Grandma Claus was a rotten kiwi then, says Alan W. My mum was a Boyd, quite Scottish. Right. Let's find some 2000.
I'm trying to look for happy things, but there's so little happy. But they always record the bad news.
It's uncanny, isn't it? Oh my word. Okay, so let's just find some. Oh, the River Thames whale. A whale was discovered swimming in the River Thames in London. There you go. I remember that actually. It stayed there for a few days. Great Britain completes the Winter Olympics in Turin, Italy. The first of Brit Awards take place. The BAFTA Awards takes place in London.
2006, the House of Commons in Canada votes to recognize the Quebecois ethnic group as a nation within Canada in an informal motion. And to this day, they hold on to that dearly.
I bet they do.
Oh, they do.
In Scotland, the smoking ban came into effect. Obviously, Queen Elizabeth II celebrates her 80th birthday.
It's interesting to read about that with the Del Monte leaving Hawaii in 2006. Do you know the history of Hawaii? They had a royal family,
I know
and the Del
the Queen.
Monte Company actually forced the hand of the American government to make Hawaii a state and ousted the royal family.
Yeah, I remember. It was the Queen. The last Queen was a monarch on Hawaii.
Yeah, that was the daughter of King Kamehameha.
Yeah, he had the moustache, didn't he? The special sort of beard. And there's also a thing, I can't remember what it's called now. The fire thing. Thought it was. What? Oh, I can't remember what it's called now. I'll have to find out. It's in my head. It's in my head, but I can't think of it. Something to do. I think it's called the Four Sisters or something like that. The four. It's like a mythical thing. You can see it in fire. Something to do with their fire. You can see them in the volcano. I can't remember what it's called though.
James D. After 2,619 performances of Mary Poppins, the actors are ready to fly a kite.
It's actually quite funny. The Duke of Edinburgh officially opens Arsenal's new stadium, which is now called the Emirates.
I still watch the movie Happy Feet. I think it's a wonderful movie if you love musicals. I wish I could move my feet that good myself, but I look more like one of those tin toys.
7th of December, a tornado hits London. We have quite a lot of tornadoes over here. Right.
Feel guy, you're too much. I don't know if she was rotten. I actually didn't see much of my Grandma Zealand. She's that was a long time ago. I think the Norse just hit the shores of Newfoundland. It's been quite a while. And that's modern acting for you, where a fantasy bear gets a star on the Walk of Fame.
Yeah, the 2006 World Cup was a really interesting one for me personally. Anyway, it was. Yeah, it was obviously based in Germany. Was the host, and I was working. I was doing like a little job up in Motorola at the time. And if you ever look back, if you ever watched one of the I can't remember which James Bond it was, but he filmed James Bond up the road.
Right.
And it was in the Motorola building, and they closed off the whole road in 2006 for 2 weeks. So I couldn't get to work properly. I had to go all the way around the long way just for a 4.5 second, even less than that clip. And people were going mad, had enough. People were living up there, had enough of it. And when it obviously came into the final cut, it was only about 4 seconds. And I can't remember who the James Bond was. It was the rubbish one. I can't remember his name. And but anyway, there was me, obviously being English. There was an Italian lady, a French guy, and a German guy all working together. And they goes, who's going to win? I goes, well, I believe Zidane's going to be doing something stupid in the World Cup, make France lose the World Cup, and Italy's going to win it. And what did he do? He headbutted the player because someone said about his sister, got sent off, and Italy won the World Cup. I wish I put a bet on it. So that's how you win a World Cup, is just get Zidane wound up. But yeah, it was a good night. That was a really good time.
I remember those digital cameras, L&W, and the kids loved them, but boy, were they expensive when you had to keep. Wait a minute, those were the digital ones. I'm thinking of the Polaroids. Digital ones weren't so bad.
Are you on about the ones that comes out?
Yeah, the ones that come out, you have to keep replacing the film. Those ones cost a lot, and they actually come back out with them.
Yeah,
I'm quite surprised to see that. It's a novel, and they're only little ones now.
Yeah, the thing, it was cheaper to actually go and buy a brand new camera with a film, and it was actually going to buy a film from.
Yeah, it's true. Parents gotta really think before they get someone a toy that actually works like that, because it's expensive.
Yeah.
It's just like buying a printer. You buy a printer and it comes with a little bit of ink, and then you buy the refills. You discover it was more expensive for the refills than the printer.
Thank goodness for eBay on that point, because I can get the same ink, and I got boxes of it, of the ink, which has lasted me now a while, for one price of one coloured ink. I mean, the print is older than God's dog. So yeah, it's still going.
I'm loving L&W because L&W is hitting all the toys. that tickles my fancy. Yeah, look at all this stuff. I remember all that stuff.
I can't keep up. I try to keep up with what you're doing, with what they're doing, and what I'm trying to do here at the same time. It's really, really awesome. Of course, my eyesight's going.
James, I think Walmart's still one of the largest companies in the United States and Canada.
It's huge over here. Walmart.
They employ so many people. "2006 was designated as the International Asperger's Year." I don't know if I get excited about that one.
But they say ink is taken from the jellyfish or something like that. You mean octopus? That printer I got there is a refurbished printer I got for £30, and it's going. That's how it's been brilliant. It's been absolutely brilliant, and it's Wi-Fi as well, so you can print all over the world.
Yeah, I used to buy the inkjet printers and then go to those refill places, but the refills always clogged up my jets, and I ended up having to get the regular stuff anyway.
Yeah, it's just the stuff I get it comes in. Do you know when you get like a message? It pops up and goes, "This is not like a authentic cartridge." Yeah, and you have to just press play anyway. But the ones I get, even though it's not a Hewlett Packard printing cartridge, it still comes up. Oh, this, like, I have no message. It's kind of authentic in. I've had no problems, and it prints perfectly all the time. After I put an hammer to it a few times, but.
I'm laughing at James D here. He actually heard that Walmart has the lower acceptance rate than Harvard. But I remember walking into my local Walmart one day, and I saw my former DS staff from the Airborne Jump School at the door as a greeter, and it was the greatest joy I've ever had, because that's the kind of thing that a soldier that went through hell would always want to see. Oh, you deserve this.
Sort of payback of it.
Reap what you sow, or sow what you reap.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, no kidding. All right. Well, we've gone through 2006 very well. Let's hit 2007. See what 2007 has on our.
Okay, 2007 for me. I mean, it was a bad year for me. It's the year I lost my mother, but that's another thing,
2007.
And there is the last one to this one.
Oh, let's see it.
Which is the Millennium Bridge in London.
Oh, yes.
And if you ever come to London, it will have a little plaque on it. It will say, I can't remember what it actually says word for word, but if you actually see it, it says, if you're marching in formation, please be out of step, because the bridge can actually rock itself to bits.
Well, that's not very good.
And there is a man on the bridge that actually paints the chewing gum. It's like, and he, because it costs a lot of money to clean up, he now does artwork on the chewing gum, and it's really, really good. So it's worth going over there, say hello to the guy who actually does all the painting, and take a photo out. It's actually quite. It's a really, really extraordinary bridge. It's really, really cool. I've been over it a few times myself. And that's the last one of the 4. So, and that one there will be 26,180,160 coins were produced. 2007 smoking was banned.
Well, we had on our loonies just under 39 million of the loonies, so there's a fair amount of them that went out there. Nothing spectacular. This is a circulated coin here, and well, I should mention that on certain ones in the Canadian loonies, if you look right at below the neckline of the Queen, you'll see some of them have what's referred to as a logo. It's the Royal Mint logo.
Yeah.
And that's your logo one.
I don't need that one.
I like showing the quarters because the quarters tend to have so many.
What year
2007, the Canadian government put out 8 different versions. Get that here. 8 different versions of the quarter.
Just beautiful coins.
One was a logo. One had a curling on it. One had ice hockey. One had wheelchair curling, biathlon, alpine skiing.
So 2008, that would be the...
No, 2007.
Oh, sorry, 2007.
Sorry, and it's 4, that's 6. Actually, 6 of them.
So the 2007 coin would have been for the 2008 Olympics, right?
That's right. That's correct.
The same as what we have, the 11 for the 12.
Yeah.
So that would have been Beijing Olympics. Is that right?
Was it in Beijing?
Yeah.
Yeah, it would have been Beijing.
Yeah. We have a similar sort of thing. Was it Rio? Was it BA in 2008? 2008 and 2012 was United Kingdom, and then Rio was after. Yeah, sorry, Beijing. Yeah. So what I will do, I'm going to get my Rio Olympic coins out next time we do this, because we should be in and I'll get all my Olympic coins out, and so 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that should cover that.
I think when they come out with really unique news reports on these historical lists, yeah. I get excited. Besides seeing all the tragedies, but in 2007, at a Calgary Flames game, a young Cree singer, Akina Shirt, became the first person to perform "O Canada" in an Aboriginal language at a major league sporting event. And I'm going to guess, being that she's out in Calgary, it was probably Cree. Okay. And I think that's very cool.
That's absolutely really, really awesome.
And you know what else they've done? They've changed We have different sections of our city. Oh gosh, what do you call them now? They're like boroughs, different spots. It was a number system before. Now they all have Cree names.
So it's like native names, as long as
Yeah.
That's actually pretty cool. There was something going to go on with that where people were going. I can't remember if they were going to take. Oh, who was it? You know, I think it might be Canada somewhere where they're going to take the native name away and put it in English. I'm pretty sure it's in Canada, and obviously people. I think it might be in Quebec.
Well, you do know Canada is a mispronunciation of Canada,
Canada,
and that means the village in I believe Algonquin.
See, that's interesting. I didn't even know that. I didn't even know that. I know the Al Qaeda was going to threaten, and on here, going to threaten to kidnap Prince Harry. But yeah, I you know, that's really interesting. So learning stuff all the time. This is what I love. Air hogs, remote control helicopters, Halo 3. In 2006, Call of Duty came out. Xbox would have come out. Xbox 360, Call of Duty 4. Wicked on that. And there was actually a YouTube video of my friend doing the very first quickscope, by the way.
Yeah, the world sure has changed since the especially 2007. It happened here in Canada too, James. It's at the point now where it's very, very rare that you find a smoking area in a restaurant, if ever. Usually it's outside. Planes, there's no smoking on planes anymore. There's you're not even allowed on hospital property with a cigarette.
Not even nurses or doctors.
Nope, you're not allowed on the property itself. You're supposed to leave it.
It's quite ironic because Zoe used to be a nurse at the hospital, and now it says smoking-free hospital. But you get people walking out of patients with all sorts of stuff, smoking. You're not allowed to go up to them, time to put it out because they've got to live like they're at home.
Yeah.
And so the visitors come and think if other patients can do it, we can do it. But down the other end, all the employees, obviously Zoe doesn't smoke or anything like that, I don't. But when you drive in, you've got all these smokers all outside the entrance to the actual main road, and it's on a dual carriageway, like on a freeway as you enter it. So it's kind of like dangerous. And this is quite interesting as well. 3rd of February, the presence of H1N1 virus, the avian flu outbreak in Holton Turkey plant, Suffolk, is confirmed. So, of course, we had bird flu back in 2007. Mm-hmm. So,
oh, look who we got hiding in the background here.
Phil Gall.
Oh. Hello.
He was hiding there having a snooze.
Yes. I learned a very interesting fact. That's probably not even true. In 2007, Canadia land, the Queen decided to sell it to somebody for a couple $2 billion, and then she bought it back in a poker game.
I can see the smoke coming out his ears from here. Those ideas are wild.
Could be.
Do you know what? It'd be so funny if I was...
Or I could have said she sold it to Mexico, and that was the phrase "loony Mexican."
You know, I thought the iPhone came out way before this time. This is January 9th. Apple Inc. CEO Steve Jobs announces the iPhone. I think it came out in 2008.
Never bought one. I've never owned anything with Apple on it, and never will.
Well, that's okay. That's your choice.
Yeah,
I got at least a bushel of apples over here.
Apple is just as bad as Google.
Yeah, smoking ban also.
I didn't do
not
it.
allowed out in open spaces either. So they've got to be literally miles away, but you don't really get that anyway. The only thing I don't like about smoking, the only thing I think it's disgusting, the only thing is when you go in, when I used to go and pick my boy up from school, and it used to be a very, very old Victorian school, and it was one entrance in, and it was like an old, you had to press a button to get in for safety reasons. So you had to go, picking up granny, okay. But there'd be a load of people smoking outside the entrance. You know, all the mums like smoking by this one entrance. We had to press the button because they couldn't walk around the corner a little bit, and it was on a major road as well. And yeah, it was crazy. So yeah, it's which I think I've got just to show you perspective what the school would look like.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's just.
All right.
Just get it for you.
What year are we on? 2007 still?
2007, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't really know anything about 2007, so.
That's okay. Read and learn there, Field Guy. We got people here that are really giving some good information. I didn't know Mark Messier's jersey was retired that far back.
Well, he played for 47 years. He should be retired. Oh,
that's some really good information here.
I don't have my I don't have my sunglasses, unfortunately, because I just forgot where I put them.
I used to love watching Evel Knievel do his thing.
There you go. That's my son's school. And then there's like an entrance just there, one little entrance here, which you have to buzz in, and all the mums stand all across here smoking, and you have to walk on this major road.
I run them over. Smoking shouldn't be allowed. I run them down. So get out the way.
On the main road, and they all stand there like a huge, having a huge meeting. And you go, excuse me, and they're just like,
well, if they stand in the middle of the road, they're fair game.
Yeah.
I mean, if you ask them to move and they ignore you, well, hey.
Now, you be nice there, Field Guy. Family friendly.
Family friendly, absolutely.
I am family friendly.
But there is like a ban. There is like 100-meter ban from the school. So, but everybody ignores it. Spider-Man 4. No, Spider-Man 3 is released in theaters.
There's a Spider-Man coming out. It's called No Way Home.
Spider-Man. There's too much going on, but I do personally like it. I think it's really, really cool, like Venom.
James, there's something that is consistent through almost every guy. Anything with bacon in it tastes good.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
And, you start putting bacon in ice cream, you know what? I'll eat it.
Bacon and ice cream? All right, let me turn on my camera. We got some Ready Whip here.
There you go. I see that. There's a classic example right there.
Got some Ready Whip.
Bacon, caramel, maple. Oh, that sounds so good.
There we go. Gotta have the Ready Whip, right?
Do you know what I do like? I do like the we call that UHVT cream over here, or UH cream. I'm not a really high fussed on fresh cream, which is kind of weird because I don't know. It's just something about it. all my family loves it. I'm the only one who don't like it. I really can't stand fresh cream that much.
Oh, I like in eggnog with nutmeg with fresh cream.
Never tried it.
Oh,
I have to take your word for it. When I come to see you one day, when me and Zoe pops over to come to see you, and we ask the eggnog or whatever, if you can whip it up anytime you wish,
I'll do a little shot glass for you just in case.
Okay, I'll look forward to that, sir. Thank you. And that would be a dream, because that'd be real stuff. None of this shop brought.
I'll be home for Christmas.
And the top Christmas songs 2007 was "Don't Shoot Me" by the Killers. It was written by Mike Brightside and Hot Fuzz. The next Spider-Man movie come out in December 17th. Yes, I'm looking forward to that.
I've read so much about the Indy 500 now. I have this desire to head down there and actually watch it one of these years. I grew up watching stock cars back in the day. Be nice to see something big.
Let's have a look if I got any British history for 2007 for December.
Well, you must have done something over in Britain in 2007.
Well, not really, because don't forget we had the coalition government. That was Nick Clegg and what's his name, Cameron. So wasn't that really? It's a small. Obviously, everything was about.
Well, here's a British link for you. Prince Andrew came to Canada. He's of course fourth in line of the Canadian throne, we call it. Arrives in Canada to undertake duties in Halifax, Toronto, and Cambridge.
Oh, I didn't realize he was fourth in line for anything right now.
He got deported, basically.
More or less.
They said, you know, just like Prince Harry or whatever his name is now. They said, you can go somewhere else.
He was sitting at a mess dinner and someone said, pass the port. And he thought he said deport, so he left.
He said, oh, so sorry, chap. He went to, I don't know where he went to. I don't really know my UK history too well. I have to admit that. So I just kind of make it up as I go along. But what's his name? Who's the one that's married to the Duchess of York or whatever her name is? The one that complains too much.
The Duchess of York?
I don't know. The one that complains
Meghan Markle, isn't you?
Are you thinking of the Duchess of Cambridge?
I once again, I do not know UK history.
Dale
knows who I'm talking about.
Duchess of Cambridge is William's Mrs. Katie.
The one that can't shut her trap.
Yeah, we call her Meghan Malarkey over here.
Yeah, I don't know.
Meghan Malarkey.
She puts out more
goodness.
tweets than I don't know who else about something, but
Meghan Malarkey, just a complainer. But anyway, regardless of that, I mean, she tells people we're not allowed to use too much water, and she kind of had it. And I'll give you a fact about Meghan Markle. Right, there's a YouTube video of, I think it was Charles and Camilla's engagement. She went in. She told her entourage to go away. She went into Diana's room because it's still there as a remembrance, and she picked up a ring and put it in her bag. And Camilla went and told Charles that she just stole something. Security just come up to Camilla and told William to tell Harry to get rid of her and to search her bag, and she refused. And she found out she had a ring on her that belonged to Diana.
Well, she should have been deported.
Well, they live in LA now.
Yeah, they got exiled or something, right?
No, they just left. They went on their own free will. Canada,
they would have been exiled.
Well, I think we need something Christmassy here. So yes, I have to remind you that in 2007, Boney M came out with an album for Christmas.
That was Mary's. Oh, man. Jesus Christ! Was born on Christmas Day. Is that right? Is that the one? Mary's. Oh, the Big Bang. The best thing. I watched that over and over. Well, we watched it over and over a day, every single day.
I think Jesus was born on Christmas Day.
That's our dinner time
It was.
series. That is the Big Bang.
And
Still going on to this day, sort of.
And this Christmas was the most popular Christmas movie in 2007.
Grinch.
I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know what I was doing last year, let alone 2007.
I know.
Seems like yesterday. They just go by so quickly.
I don't remember what I did yesterday.
Well, let's go on to 2008, shall we?
You got me there. Pirates of the Caribbean was what Alan W. just said.
I should miss some of this. Oh, yeah. Good one, Patty, about Barack Obama.
Never heard of him. Who is he? I erased my memory. I have no idea who that person is. I'd be happy to win $3.70.
EAC, you don't want to be in the drawing tonight? Okay, that's up to you.
Harry Potter. I don't know I really don't know the Harry Potters, to be honest.
Harry Potter's got a reunion movie coming out, which is weird because
yes,
J.K. Rowling was like, no more Harry Potters. And they said, we're going to do it on our own. From what I heard.
Rock songs in 2007.
We're on to 2008 now, are we?
Yeah, I'm just clearing up the 2007 ones here.
2008. I don't know anything that happened in 2008.
Patty's going crazy here. She got all kinds of good stuff.
I know he's going up. It's just, I'm trying to read everything. It's just like 24 seconds. Do you know what? That is our dinner time background noise.
Tanny, thank you for coming and joining us.
Oh, Tanny's awesome.
You left a half an hour ago. Kiwi said, I don't know. All right.
Yeah,
I don't have a Santa mask, but I'll do the
awesome.
next best thing.
My goodness.
Okay, the 2008 coins. If I just quickly switch over to my mintages. There you go.
I got a Starbucks over there. Over somewhere. Thing don't want to stay on my face anymore.
There we go. Caught up now. 2008.
I think that was done in the summer, I think.
2008. My goodness.
2008. Google said, we will take over the world. And they did. Who knew?
2008, Canada made 6 different quarters. Again, all with the Olympic theme, except for the Remembrance Day one. So I'll show you the Remembrance Day one.
The Pinta and the Santa Maria.
That is a beautiful coin in Remembrance Day.
Yeah.
That is one of my favorite Canadian coins.
It's the poppy.
Yeah.
The puppy.
The red poppy.
And 2008, I bet you they combined. No, they didn't combine them.
I know a CFL player that's currently playing right now. Yes.
Wally. I used to love Wally.
Yeah, if you can find the poppy ones, there's only 11 million of them made. Whereas the regular one is 286 million.
Somewhere. I won it from somebody last year, the year before. Did I?
I think you won it from me.
Probably. I have to go back in the archives. I know I got one somewhere.
Yeah, I believe.
I have to go back and see how many Coin World UK wins I have. I think it's around 23 or something. I lost count after 10.
That's very generous of you, EAC. Very generous, too.
Iran's attempt to create the world's largest sandwich, 1,500 meters, fails, and crowds eat it before it can be measured.
Oh, here. I know it's not the time frame or nothing, but here's a preview of one of the coins I found today. I know it might be hard to see.
Do you know what? There's been amazing stuff.
It's 1970 Canadia Penny.
Oh,
That's one I found.
Who was it?
It's kind of it's got the
Canadian.
It's got the Queen on it.
I'm glad you enjoy history, Patty. That's the whole idea for this channel.
That's one of the four main coins I got today.
Iron Man DVD, Transformers, the movie deluxe figures. I think the funniest one so far has got to be the sandwich one for me from EAC.
Who ate a sandwich?
European Space Laboratory, Columbus docks with the International Space Station on June the 4th. March, Hulu was launched, owned by NBC, was first streaming service. Stick baby doll skateboarding clues.
A stick is a toy.
Dale, did you have any 2008 coins to show?
I do, yes. Yes, I'm just reading the chat. Because I love what people are putting up.
Yeah, I know.
I'm sorry. Okay, this is our 2008 Royal Arms. And this is one of two. But this one here, as I said, these have all gone back. Most of these all gone back into Meltdown. So the minted figures at the time of release is only 3,910,000 of these, and so yeah, these are quite now rare. And then the new one that you all will be familiar with the 50 pences is going to be the Royal Shield, and that was 43,827,300 coins were produced. And that obviously with the 50 pences, the Royal Shield, you'll have the top left quadrant, which represents England. The top right quadrant is going to be the representation to Scotland. Bottom left quadrant is the harp, and that's the representation of Northern Ireland. And of course, you got the England again at the bottom right. You got £1. I know it's not very clear. I'm so sorry. I'm not sure how clear it is for you guys.
I can sort of see it. I think I see it better like that.
Oh, this camera's awful. Sorry. There you go.
Right there.
So considering how soft this metal is, I mean, it's very thick coin. They dent really easily, but this is actually in really, really good shape. So that's our two coins. 1, 2, 3.
James, a tear-free onion? You're serious?
Oh, wow.
Why didn't I hear about that earlier?
That's because Kiwi left. He wasn't around to tell you. No, I heard about that a few years ago.
I thought all you had to do is freeze them.
Who knows? It's just when you peel an onion, it's the chemical. I can't remember the name of it. It comes out. I don't remember the name of
it. Iran's attempt to create the world's largest sandwich, 1,500 meters long, fails when crowds eat it before it can be measured.
That's what
they gotta eat, right? They don't feed their residents. So the residents said, "Hey, we're gonna eat it ourselves." That was dinner for all. I read that as Microsoft attempts to buy Yahoo for 4.6 Bitcoin. You know, this Bitcoin will never last.
There was the inquest for Diana's Prince of Wales death for 2007. Obviously, it was died in 1997. I
remember the night she died. They had a news flash. I was going to work because it was like I used to go to work at like 10 o'clock at night, and they had a news flash. The damn paparazzi never was tried for that or nothing.
while William has put a court case against Bashir, who interviewed Diana, which made the Queen lose her security, and it was all lies and fraud. It's all been coming out news here anyway today. Not today, but over the last few weeks, it's been coming out. And
yeah, I heard something about that. They were making another movie about the Queen with I can't remember who. Maybe it was. I'm probably wrong about this. It might have been like Emma Stone or some. I can't remember who, but they made another movie about the Queen Diana, Princess Diana. I meant to say. Well, I don't know why I keep saying Queen. And I can't remember the actress that plays it, but she's like spot on. Like I don't think you'd know the difference.
I think I know you're on about. I don't really know much about the actors and actresses.
I saw it a few weeks ago.
That was 2008, Patty? Oh my goodness, that was long. I can't believe Heath Ledger's been gone that long.
The zombie version came back later.
The colorized 5 bill was released nearly with all of its features, either colorized color. Oh wow! When did your paper many go out into polymer?
When did what?
You had paper many, didn't you? At some point.
We still do.
I know about the polymer. When was the paper many?
When it switched over.
2008.
I think they started switching it over in 2007.
Okay, I knew it was somewhere around that time.
Yeah.
Because
they're trying to find ways to cut down on counterfeits and make it more durable and less likely to carry diseases and whatnot. Because any of the fiber bills were notorious for being contaminated, whereas our polymer bills, as long as you don't throw them in a dryer, can be washed.
Yeah, same as ours. They're made of animal fats and stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna have to send you some. Have you got any of our polymer bills?
Well, I think so. Why?
You haven't, have you?
Do I have some on me?
No. Have you got any British?
Oh no, not British ones. No, none at all.
Well, consider you got some then.
That's very kind of you.
And do you know what killed Christmas in here in the United Kingdom? Woolworths shut down in 2008.
Oh, Woolworths, I remember it well.
Killed Christmas, that did.
I miss Woolworths. I miss. We loved our Marks and Spencer over here. It was really a fabulous store. I mean, they had really a good selection, and then it was gone. And now they keep closing all the ones that we enjoy. We don't have Eaton's. We don't have Sears. We don't have what's another one? Woodward's. Woodward's was a fabulous store out here, especially out west.
Oh wow.
Kmart. Canada has no Kmarts anymore. They're gone. I believe they're still down in the States.
I think all Kmart's was equivalent to our Carrefour, because I know it was a Canadian company. It went over to American. It was Gateway. It went over to American and went on to sort of. I'm pretty sure Kmart was similar to Carrefour.
They also
back years ago.
They also closed out all our Radio Shacks. They brought something similar in, but
Tandy, I believe. It's like Tandy Computers or something. But anyways, I mean, a lot of these things you can still see our Toys R Us, and I can't remember when that was shut down. But yeah, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, it's crazy what history goes, what you miss, what you take for granted was there, and suddenly it's gone, and you miss it. You know what I'm saying? This is what I like. Seems like Woolworths has been gone for over 40 years in the US now. Oh man, I miss it so much.
2008, I was manning a Christmas bus.
What was that? Oh,
parked out. We parked them. Used to park them out in front of the grocery stores throughout the cities.
Yeah.
and I would be sitting there, and people would come in, and they would donate food and toys and whatever into the Christmas. And the idea is to fill up the bus and take it to the various shelters and places for women's shelters and stuff as well. I mean, it was wonderful.
For us as kids, we used to have this, and I'll show you. This is what we used to have when we was kids. It was called the octopus.
Oh, let's see. Yep.
And you can do
Oh my
crafting.
goodness.
As you can see, it's got an octopus going down it, and all kids can play. It's free, and it used to, that's what we used to have. It's called the octopus. It's absolutely amazing, and similar sort of thing. You have a Christmas theme, you'll have an Easter theme, you'll have a May Day theme, and then you could do arts and crafts, or they used to bring around baked goods and everything. Whoa.
U-Hauls are still around.
Whoa. You okay there, Santa?
I'm fine. I was just wondering what all that was.
Man, it made me jump.
Sounded like water running.
I thought you may have had a problem with the old engines of the old sleigh there. Since
Oh, heck no.
I didn't hear anything.
man, that was crazy.
It was. Oh, yes.
Coldplay Viva La Vala was number one hit in 2000 during this time. Yeah, good song. May 15th, California begins the second state, Massachusetts, in 2004. Legal same-sex marriage. So yeah, so that bus would have been similar to what you would have had, I should imagine.
I can't believe I'm reading this. This is true. An explosion occurred at the Taco Del Mar on Broadway Street in Vancouver, sending hot tacos all over the passerbys.
Sorry.
Is this today?
No, this is in 2008.
Oh. 2008, everyone gets free tacos.
Well, I wouldn't want it if it was landed on you. It was burning.
Yeah, it's just a risk you have to take. Hey, a second-degree burn is okay for a free taco.
You're welcome to it. I'll take ice cream instead.
Do you know what though? At least you know it's cooked through this time.
Hey, yeah, she got cooked ground meat.
Yeah. I can still remember going to the Woolworths restaurant counter. It used to be a long counter you sit at and order a chocolate shake and a burger and fries.
Yeah, we used to obviously before my mum died in 2007, we used to go to Woolworths, and every Christmas, obviously it was always late opening, and they'll always keep the restaurant open as well, and we'd have like our main meal there, and we will have everything was bought in. We didn't have to go anywhere else; just went to Woolworths and bought everything, and come out with like 20 bags you didn't really need to have as well. You know? So how are we going to carry this home? Good old days.
I guess.
2020 on the internet is screaming, says Gilroy Roberts. The 1st of June, the fire was that engulfs a part of the university student. Oh wow. Oh.
Oh, that's sad.
Million songs and gone up in flames. That's just crazy.
Wonderful. Let's move on to 2009, shall we?
2009. I know exactly what happened in 2009. Well, no, technically this happened in 2010, but it had to do something with 2009. But I may not be here for
2009
2010
for
edition.
me.
I don't know.
We got one coin in 2009. And
okay, we'll start with you. You can show yours first here. Show us your 2009.
it's just a similar shield again. And of course, these are generic coins now for a while. There we go.
Chrysler's still going, I think. Could be wrong. All the car manufacturers get bailed out. They all
So
go bankrupt
that
and the
one.
government gives them money.
So that was 27,625,000 of 2009 shield coin there. And that concludes. Whoa. NASA launched the final space shuttle mission. The Hubble taste. Wow.
You know what I found the other day?
Not sure.
30.
What did you find?
Whoa.
Canada puts out 11 different quarters in 2009, all dealing with the Olympic Games. And they've got a significant number of them that are colorized. And these red and silver coins are quite collectible within the
Can I have a
Canadian coin collecting community.
I think you've got a hockey. You've got speed skating. I think you got ice hockey, obviously. That's what I meant.
Cross country skiing, ice sledge hockey, men's ice hockey, women's ice hockey, and
What is that noise?
Cindy Clausen.
I don't hear anything.
Cindy Clausen, she was a figure skater. Quite a few of those.
Wait, Hershey's is still in Hershey, Pennsylvania?
I would think so.
Hershey's is the largest U.S. candy maker.
I just watched a video a couple of months ago from somebody going to the Hershey in Pennsylvania. Maybe they have a different one, but I don't know.
I had no idea. Wonder why they moved to Monterrey, Mexico?
Because everything's cheaper in Mexico.
Yeah, they've done that a lot.
Nothing's made in the U.S.
Well,
or Canada anymore.
A lot of the stuff went down to Mexico to keep the Mexicans in Mexico. That was the free trade deal, wasn't it? With you guys between Mexico.
You tell me if the Mexicans stay in Mexico.
No, that's why they left them jobs there. They gave them jobs. So, I mean, that's what.
Well, it was twofold. It not only gave them jobs, it also kept the prices low, but it also increased the number of unemployed that were in the United States and Canada. And it's more getting into things like that with a free trade. You take a look what happened to Detroit, Michigan. Boom, gone.
Yeah.
Well, when you hop
That was
the border, everything's
I
free.
mean, Detroit went down to a ghost town, didn't it? Because
It did. I remember it growing up being this multi-million people city. I mean, it was huge. It was flourishing, and now you go there and it's a ghost town.
Yeah, I mean, it's still thriving, but it's not the same town as it used to be.
The population of Detroit is less than Edmonton, and that's saying something. That's
it's crazy.
Look, I just happened to come across
Oh yeah, that's 1909. I have that one.
We have John's
Commemorative penny.
Adventures and Dimebag.
Ricky Henson, probably the greatest outfielder. I don't know, one of the greatest.
I
just put on a random picture and found the random picture of the day. So lit right in the frame. Okay.
It's funny. Circuit City took over from Radio. That's what they became. Radio Shack changed to Circuit City, and then now they've disappeared.
No, Radio Shack was still around. There's about 5-6. They're still around on the internet.
Yeah,
because they closed the Radio
they're not
Shack
in Canada
down here
though.
about 6 years ago. 7 years ago, they closed it. It's now T-Mobile. Dimebag, how you doing, sir?
John Chum's joined in as well.
John Chum, how you doing, sir? Everyone else in the chat, how you doing, sir?
Sorry. Yeah. Thank you for correcting me there, John. Yeah. Speed skater, not figure skater.
You don't even know what it is, and it's in Canadia?
Canadian.
Canadia. Look it up. That's the official history.
Well, okay. If we're Canada, what are you, America?
No, we're America.
Marca.
Did you
Canadian.
realize that
Canadia. It's really Canadia, but I say Canadian.
You do understand that Canada's right smack dab in the middle of the United States. You do know that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
divides
you know,
between Minnesota. Technically, there's a part in Minnesota that's Canada. Yeah, I know about
Well,
that.
no. Well, you got to go north. You hit Alaska.
Yeah.
You go south, and you got the rest of the United States.
Alaska don't count.
And did you know,
Really?
Alaska's Russia,
I'm
I'm
basically.
sure there's some Alaskans that'll argue that.
America was
Sure.
actually named after a Spanish explorer.
I mean, there's
Amerigo
actually like,
Vespucci. I knew him well.
there's actually like 78 U.S. states, but we only recognize 50.
Best friends, right?
Best friends.
Kanukistan. There you go. See, Dimebag's got it. Kanukistan.
Correct me if I'm wrong. I probably am. But when he actually discovered, he didn't know what to call America, so he just named it after his name, America.
It was
Yeah.
handy. It was
It's
handy.
Americo
So if you actually
and
look at
something.
if you look at the old map, it actually doesn't say North America or
No.
South America. It just says America.
Was the
Okay,
guy's
maybe
name
I
was
felt
Americo and something. It was.
I just said it. Amerigo Vespucci.
Yeah.
No, I thought his name was with an A or something. I don't know. Another A. AA. That
Where are
was
my
his-
elves? Hello.
here.
We need help here.
I'm here.
Your elves are drunk again. They hit the
Yeah.
sauce this morning.
Yeah, the maple sauce.
Yeah, Uber's quite
They
big up
drunk too many
here
trees.
north too.
Oh, Phil, got you creasing me up.
There's a lot of good information in this book. I'm telling you.
The Red Book.
Yeah.
What year is that?
2013.
2013. Where's your 2022? It's already out.
Oh, this is the only one I got. I got this as a Christmas present.
It's always good to see Darren.
Yep.
I never looked at it. I only looked at it a few times and I threw it on the
Very-
side. And I just found it recently.
Biscuits, my loving pup. Oh.
It's got some good things in it. I might buy the 2022 one.
25th
My goodness, there's a lot of good information here.
Michael Jackson.
I should throw some Canadian stuff up there too because I'm falling behind.
What's the
Well, it's your stream.
what's
Throw
the
some stuff up
311?
there.
Is that the emergency
Come on,
service?
Santa.
What's that?
The 311 service? Is that the emergency service?
Yeah, well, we have 911 here.
Okay, because we got two of them. We got 999 and we got 101.
Yeah,
411 is info.
yeah, same here.
211, I forget. 311, I think is non-emergency or something.
311 is like information. It's like municipal and federal information or whatever.
Because we have a
okay.
211 also, but I can't remember what that is. I have dialed 911 once in my life, and only once.
Oh, former President George W. Bush gave a talk in Calgary. So he left the country to talk to the Canadians.
And the Calgary Flames won the pennant.
I don't know. Now you got me thinking.
I don't know what's. You know, I should pick up my phone and dial 611 and let's see what happens. 8.
The 2009 World Single Distance Speed Skating Championship was held in Richmond, British Columbia. And the Windsor Spitfires won their first Memorial Cup by defeating the Kelowna Rockets 4-1. The tournament was played at Colisée de Rimouski in Rimouski, Quebec. Windsor Spitfires, I believe they're the farm team for Toronto, I think. I could be wrong there, or technically incorrect. I'm never wrong. Technically incorrect a lot.
I know what 2009 was.
Oh man, you just made me snort.
2009 led up to the greatest football team in history.
Dallas Cowboys.
The Edmonton Eskimos, which are now Edmonton Elks.
CFL, no, I meant NFL.
Oh, sorry, I don't follow CFL. That's not real football.
I don't know what it is. But, I mean, this event technically happened in 2010, so I can only speak for the 2009 version. But,
it's like me talking. Oh yeah, the only football team in Great Britain is Manchester City, and I can tell you right now, everybody's like,
It's Manchester United. Everybody knows that.
Ooh.
I don't even follow soccer, and I know that.
It's the Liverpool, my friend.
Never heard of them. I don't know who they are. I'm serious. I don't know who they are. Liverpool. I'm gonna have to look this up. Liverpool.
Liverpool's won more trophies, into European trophies, the Club World Cup more than any other team.
What's their record this year?
I think they're third this year so far.
What? That's a disappointment. They shall be fired.
The season's not even halfway through yet.
I'm firing the head coach immediately.
Well, Klopp, no chance.
Oh, I don't know who he is, but he probably sucks.
Oh.
If it's a team that's always winning and they're not winning, then
In 2009, Field Guy, Barack Obama accepted the Nobel Peace Prize in Oslo, Norway.
Yeah, Norway.
Oh, I don't know who that never heard of him before. Barack who? Never heard of him. He doesn't ring a bell.
It's great information here.
2009, the Saints went on a roll and got into the dance. And then 2010, well, we're not. I can't say that because we're not at 2010. But if I'm here, then I'll say it.
Oh, the Food Network. Oh, we spent so much time on that network.
Today, we're going to cook a souffle.
Seriously? Michael Jackson died in 2009. Is that long ago?
Yeah, he was murdered. His doctor said here.
What are you talking about?
Michael Jackson was murdered by his doctor. Look it up.
Oy vey.
In 2009, Santa Claus gave everyone candy. And the world became a better place for it. I don't know. Good Lord, we have two Santas. Which is the real Santa?
That's a good question.
It's good Santa versus evil Santa. I think the evil Santa is right above Dale's head. Right above Dale. See? I called him out and he disappeared. You have to believe there's only one Santa. He lives in Canadia.
There.
Which is which? Well, obviously the evil Santa left.
That would be Krampus, not Santa.
I'm not allowed to say that word because it doesn't come out right.
Okay.
I think Dimebag should jump on the stream and save me from myself. Yeah. So anyway, Coinstar was very lucky for me today. I know I mentioned it, but I'll mention it again. Why not? We're filling some time. for whatever logical purpose.
Okay. Well, here's the purpose right now. We're going to probably get one more person up here. I'm going to add the stream. There you go. Hello, Darren.
Hello.
It is Mr. Dimebag.
How is everyone today? I missed you all. I thank you for being here and happy. And it's a happy song. And I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm pretty reasonable about it.
EAC bowed out, and I have three candidates that have really contributed well tonight. James D., Nicholas H., and Patty Ferguson. Congratulations. All others honorable mentions, and some of you I won't mention.
I gave facts, and then people stole.
I'm getting my special bucket.
People got educated.
Many facts.
It's good stuff.
I just say watch my stuff. That's all.
So, despite all my technical sophistication, I've had background problems, so I've just thrown on a headset. And I suggest anybody who ever wants to get into streaming, one of the best things to do is just grab one of these headsets like that. They always work. You can get fancy later.
All right, James.
Pull my little banner down there, and let's see more Santa and less Dimebag on the screen there. I don't need the link anymore. I got it. I'm Darren the Huge Elf. There, no, still there. All right. Here comes the big draw. What do we got? Yeah, you thinking yet? Whoa. What is it?
I see.
Oh, my goodness.
He's saying, oh, my goodness.
A 1913 King George penny, Canadian.
Wow. Well, that's cool. What year?
1913.
13. Holy poop.
That's going to James.
That's a good one.
Stole my thunder.
I don't even know if I need that one. Those are hard to come by.
Next one's for Nicholas H.
You get a burrito.
Oh, what do we got here?
I don't know. Only you know. You always knew.
1937 Canadian penny.
Nice. Going back a ways.
That's compliments of Dimebag Darren Lowe.
Oh, that's one of them. Good. Yeah, she's an oldie. Hopefully she's a goodie.
I have one of those somewhere.
And the last one for Patty
Ferguson.
Ferguson.
To look at them as far as the varieties or any kind of errors. I just have them. Don't ask. Okay.
Patty Ferguson gets a...
Patty.
You got a flaming taco.
2004 Canadian nickel.
Nice.
You hit the jackpot. Congratulations.
I'll put that in your special envelopes and come close just before Christmas. I'll send those out. And congratulations, everyone. That was wonderful tonight.
I have failed you all again.
Take my desperate cry for a link off your screen there, Santa. Everybody's going to realize that I'm lonely.
You're lonely?
Yeah, I needed to come up, so...
Well, you know what? It's always nice to see you,
I just want to be part of the crowd. Well, it's fun to be included. That's why it's so hard to exclude anyone ever, even when...
More than happy to come on my streams. I do a stream and no one pops on the panel.
Well, I think my most successful stream.
What are you trying to show us there?
Wednesday night for karaoke. But
Dale's got a Canadian.
He's got an oldie but a goodie. She's brown or dark for sure.
I don't see it really.
What year is it?
Your sound's off, Dale.
Won't focus. It just won't focus, Dale. It's been a thing.
1938 penny.
Oh, 38.
That's pretty cool.
George V.
Yes.
The old man.
Jorge.
Well, when you find a 1936 dot penny, I'd love to see it.
Is
What
that
else
the
we
one
got
that's
here?
worth $1 billion?
These are the ones.
400,000.
There's
I got
many
some 30 Canadian pennies somewhere.
What else have we
30
got here?
Canadian pennies.
We've got
30.
a 1982, a 2007, a
Look in the
1980.
30s. I found the 1970 Canadian penny in the Coinstar today, so I did good.
A 1984.
Evil Arts
I
gets 37.
Merry Christmas, Patty.
I want some candy.
Merry Christmas, James. It's lovely having you up. And do tell your friends. And don't forget to hit that like button
You have so much fun. It's
and subscribe. I'm getting close to 400, actually. I was quite surprised.
Nice.
It is a travesty that you do not have 1,000 already.
yeah. It is.
You're in so many people, and I'm serious. You're in so many people's streams. You should be up there already. You know.
And I agree with you.
I'm
I agree with you,
patient.
Phil. A lot of people, like even Dimebag, John Churm, and many other people, deserve to be a lot higher. And
Well, YouTube is sabotaging me. So.
Well, I am planning a very special video coming up here. I'm going to go try and find Steve Wallace.
Ah,
Now,
the camping dude.
The camping dude,
I
Mr.
remember you
Steve
said
Wallace, the man. I've known him for 35 years, and him and his stealth camping. I'm going to go and deliver him a gift in his stealth camp.
Did he hide in an IKEA one time? Because I think I did see one of his videos. Was it him in the IKEA store in a porta potty or something?
I'd have to go back far enough to see it. He's slept in duck blinds. He's slept in culverts, ditches, behind traffic signs, behind police stations. The duck blind was my favorite. He froze in that one.
Evil Arch. I found 4 coins I found 7 coins. 4 of them were awesome. That's why I want people to see the video, because if I describe him, then you'll be like, whoa. So, yeah. That was just one of them I showed. I think I told Dale the other one, sort of.
It's always a pleasure having you on, LNW.
Dale's an elf? He did not dress the part.
He's working on it. It's getting close to that time where he's going to have to start putting his outfit on, and I can't wait to see him and Zoe together.
Wait, Zoe actually watched my video today.
There you go.
That's right. She commented. She said, hell of a video. I don't know.
There we go. 1967 piece dollar. I mean,
67?
1 cent. The piece, the dove.
Is that 67?
Yeah.
Oh, yes. No,
see how I know that? Because that's Canadia's 100th birthday.
I was there.
Canadia's.
You'll be there for the 200th, I'm sure.
Well, I'm well underway, considering that
still got some of its luster on it.
That's over 50 years ago now.
Well, yeah.
67. I remember the 150.
Do you remember the Canada song?
Oh, Canada. Oh,
no,
Canada.
The other one.
No.
But
it goes. Canada, we love you.
Canada,
Canada, we love you. 1 little, 2 little, 3 Canadians in a zoo.
In a zoo.
Well,
we
I added
have
that one.
hockey. How about you?
North, south, east, west. We know the West is best.
Phil, guy, this is when they had a blue Canadian's flag, right? That's when your Canadian flag was blue at some point.
The Canadian flag should have a picture of maple syrup on it.
But you don't find any maple trees out west.
That's right up north, that is. That's north.
If you want to have something that's truly Canadian, have pine needle tea.
I don't know what that is. I'm allergic to pine needles anyway.
Well, don't stick them in you. You boil them in water and you add a little bit of honey, and
I'll drink.
Tastes a little bit like Lysol.
Oh, that's wonderful. I'm gonna drink poison. Thank you. Santa's trying to poison
Santa
me, folks.
poison.
It's not poison. It's actually good for you.
You said it tastes like Lysol. Well, how would I
good
know
for
what
what
Lysol
ails ya.
tastes like?
Good for what ails you.
Who
Whatever
knows
that
what
happens to
Lysol
be.
tastes? Has anybody actually drunk Lysol before?
Yes. Oh, yes.
Okay, well, then in that case, well, then you would know. I don't know. I've smelled it before. I haven't drunk it.
It's a bad thing.
There you
It's
go.
a
That's
bad
what the
thing.
Canadian flag used to be like before the flag change.
Yeah, that was one of the examples.
That is the Canadian flag. It's maple syrup.
And that
Yeah,
one.
you're showing all the those were all the ones that were sent in on the competition. I
That's a
remember that very
turkey.
well.
That was the Canadian turkey. Gobble, gobble, gobble. We need to see what else. Gobble, 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 gobble.
I don't know what to say.
I
I
don't know
do
what to
like
say
a simple, understated flag, like ours. I think we did a good choice there.
I think they did well, and I love the red and white. Note, red and white.
We got the blue.
Here you go, Phil. Go.
Oh,
What's that
there's
one?
Quebec.
That's
Oh,
the
you
Quebec.
said it. Oh, you said it. I was going to try and trip.
I knew that was the Quebec. Look, I know some Canadian history. That's the Quebec flag.
Okay,
The
what's
fleur
on
de
there? then?
lis.
The
What
fleur de
color?
lis.
It's blue.
And
Bleu.
white.
Bleu.
I may be colorblind, but I know what blue is. Pretty sure I know what blue and white is.
Well, that's because every time you get sad, you get the blues.
No, we play the blues down
You
here.
know why they have the blue in the flag, right? 'Cause it's so
I mean, you
freaking
have the
cold.
blues after you play the Canucks. Is that what you mean?
Oh,
We don't have a hockey team down here.
Well, that's why you're
Right.
sad. You
Sounds
don't
good.
understand hockey.
It's too damn hot in this region.
Santa.
I don't think we believe in hockey down
The
here. We
reason
don't
why
know
it's
what that
blue
is.
is because it's so cold.
yeah. For those of you still in chat, fare thee well. For those of you that are hanging on, we're going to go into the background. Take care and find yourselves a worthy channel to go visit and raid.
Much love,
Much
everybody.
Santa's got too much work to do a raid tonight, so take care, guys.
Bye, people.
Santi, do you want me to tell you who's on?
You can if you want it. There's only one person in, I
Maya's
think.
on. Maya's on right now. Maya's nice. We like Maya.
I
She's
like
always
Maya.
on. It's a Monday.
Mia. Mia's on. Mia's Coins.
She's always on.